everyone, Big Willie here from Big Willie's Fab Shop. Today's episode is going to be a little different. We got a new tool day today, so for our regular viewers, today's episode is going to be a little different than normal. But what I got here is the Qidi Max 4 printer. Pretty new printer, just came out, just got it today in the mail, and I feel bad for the FedEx guys. They have to drop this off because it's about roughly 125 pounds, this package, so it is definitely a two-person carry or one-person carry if you want to throw your back out. I do want to say that I did buy this printer with my own money. Qidi did not give it to me for a review. Really, I've got this printer because of the size, and I needed something bigger.
That's what she said!
Partly, I need something bigger for these mousetraps that I designed and I sell.
Well, over the past week, Big Willie's mousetrap has proven to be extremely effective.
The current Rev 1 design, and it uses a slider to essentially slide and go over a 5-gallon bucket or any container. So we're moving away from that design to a new design that specifically fits on a 5-gallon pail. And I want to get rid of the sliders. I want to make a more sleek design. So I kind of designed it all in one to be 3D printed, and it still fits in my packaging. But this way it can fit nice and securely in the 5-gallon bucket. So with this, it got larger, and the current printers I have, they're just too small of an area. So this is partly one reason why I got this bigger printer, and the other reason is I'll kind of throw a clip in right now, but I'm working on my 1958 pickup. I'm restoring that, or resto mod, I guess you can call it. There's a bunch of parts that I designed for that to hold different components and such. And currently I have to slice them up in a couple different assemblies and then glue them together, which moving forward I want to print them out of more of a higher grade filament, so more like maybe a nylon carbon fiber or something like that. And I kind of want to print it all together, and I needed a heated chamber, which this printer has a heated chamber. So I think for the more extreme engineering filaments, this printer will work pretty good. So with that, let's get into it. Let's unbox this, get this going, and test print one of our mousetraps and see how well it does and compare it to Bambu. Look at that bad boy. Overall, it's pretty responsive. Alright, so here's the test piece for the mousetrap. So let's see how this old Max 4 does. It's a little cramped in here. You should see custom. I had to tweak it just a little bit because the cord for the EMS box, or the Qidi box, pushed it out further than I thought. I measured it. It fit, but with that cord sticking out, it moved it over, and I had to tweak it just a little bit to fit in there, but it fits. So looks like it's doing the calibration. So let's see how this works. Note to self: make sure the button tube is connected. So that's one thing I noticed now. Stop, confirm. Okay. Just gonna stop moving. Okay, stop moving. I think I'm good to take this cover off. Oh. Lost communication. Alright, figured out how to take the cover off. You, it's little two tabs. You kind of pull it from the bottom and push up. But Anyways, it does have the cooling. I'm supposed to have the cooling, but the good old post office sent back because they couldn't deliver it, which Qidi forgot to put my P.O. box on there and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I do have the cooling capability on this, so I don't have the thingamajig right now because it's being sent back to Qidi, but, or Qidi, however you want to call it. But anyways, so now put that back on there. That's good to go. Yeah, I don't know why it lost. Restart clipper. I just had to restart the old Max 4. Now it's recycling, but now I think clipper is working on here. I don't know why when I was trying to take the cover off, the light went out and then it lost connection with the ICU, I believe, whatever the message was, and tried to reset it and wasn't doing anything. So I just powered off and powered it back on, and now it seems to be working for now. So let's, and next print. Okay, let's see if that works now. Printing progress. Calibration right now. So far, the squish looks pretty good. Looks really good, actually. Right out of the box, they're saying this is generic PET-G. Now it's probably actually printing the part. The other stuff was just a gram. Alright, well, let's leave this to it. Looks like it's working pretty good right now, so I'll come back. An old Qidi box is, for those that don't have one of these yet, it does make some noises, but overall not too bad. For the first print overall with PET-G, 55-degree overhang, 16th inch thick. That's pretty dang good without tweaking any settings. I have trouble with my P1S trying to do this as well, so dang, that is surprisingly well. So we got a side-by-side on the Plunge 6000 here. So one of them was printed on my Bambu P1S and the other one was on the Max 4. And overall, you cannot tell the difference. And again, the same filament I used, the same roll of filament I used on both of these. The same settings for the slicers I used, so same speed, same strength, same everything was the same. One was I used the Bambu slicer, the other one I used the Qidi slicer. But overall, with no adjusting on the Max 4 yet, I might tune it a little bit just to get it dialed in a little bit more, but overall, you cannot see a noticeable difference, or quality is pretty much the same. And definitely the quality, especially on the overhang. So this is a 55-degree overhang. The walls are a little over a 1/16 of an inch, and overhang, and again, this is PET-G, and the overhang printed really well. Normally I have issues back here if the settings aren't quite right or quite dry. Now looking inside, the one on the right here appears to actually have better quality on the overhang than the one on the left. Now, the one on the right here that one came off the Max 4. This one came off of the Bambu. And overall, there's a little imperfection on the Bambu printer here. Must be a little dribble since it's Bambu, or since PET-G likes to clump up. But you'll have that every once in a while. And I don't see anything on it might have been just a fluke on the Bambu, but I don't see anything on the Max 4. So overall, came out pretty decent. The retraction could be tuned a little bit. There's just a little bit of stringing left, but PETG is notorious for that, and the overhang back here looks much better than the Bambu P1S. The bridging is a lot better on the Max 4, I have to say. Now the bottom finish is a little different. I have a little different build plate on the Bambu printer. I don't have the textured plate on that anymore. But yeah, overall, I have to say, I think the quality on the Max 4 is much better than the Bambu. So note that this is not the full size of print area, so when you do a bigger print, it might have issue. We'll see. Planning on doing a part 2 on a bigger part and then more of a harsher material, so like a nylon, carbon fiber, or more difficult to print filaments. I might try that on the Max 4 and something larger. It takes up the entire build plate, so we can see overall how precise it is over the entire build area. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty well pleased with the Qidi Max 4. So far, really no hang-ups except for the clipper failing once, but that was after I ended a print or canceled a print. So it might have been a fluke, we'll see. And then also I have on their app, I do have issues of it crashing when I'm trying to watch the video of it printing. Otherwise, so far with my 5 hours of printing on that machine, no issues yet. So stay tuned. I'll do a part 2 on the Max 4 and give you a little more overview of it. But besides that, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Link in the description if you're interested on the Plunge 5000 or the Plunge 6000.